I think the really exciting thing that's happening right now at St. Paul is we are in the process of seeking a new staff person for ministry. And in particular, we realized that we needed to be more intentional in our connections with the emerging generation and with their families. And so we're bringing someone whose focus will be how do we connect better, how do we build community with children, with their families, their parents and grandparents, and with other young adults. And so we're excited about taking a step that we haven't been taking for a while. I think it's kind of the logical extension of what we've been doing over several years in trying to reintegrate with our community. We've become detached from the community, and this is another step in that process. So in the community, other things that we've been doing in recent years, we have a food pantry that has now been running for about 4.5 years, and it's serving about 2,000 people a month.
Wow.
So that's also been connected to an annual free clinic that we do each summer. It started out just for school kids, and now we've expanded it to all folks. And it's a one-day event where we offer health care, dental care, vision care, clothing and food and school supplies, all kinds of things.
Amazing.
And so it's a really exciting one-day event that is there for families in our community who've got some special need. And then this year, actually, another new thing that we're doing that's a part of that is adding, we have a September Fest in this community that isn't very family focused.
Okay.
And so we recognize that, and we pitched an idea to the village, which they accepted, where we're going to have a community block party concurrent with that September Fest that is all going to be aimed at kids and families, having carnival-style games and things like that, fun things to do. It's really geared at families to make an affordable, fun space for families of our community to engage with each other.
Great. One of our other questions for Committee on the Church, just really in the Loving Your Neighbor project, are there any other ways? Certainly you're present in many ways with your community. Is there anything else that is exciting you as you are loving your neighbors here in Bloomington?
Yeah, actually another thing that we started last year, we realized that there were lots of families in the community that we wanted to bless in our school system. And so in looking at how we might do that, we realized that there was a place for us to offer an after-school program at the school that is really based on character development. But unapologetically that it's character development that's grounded in the Christian faith. Okay. And the school was very open to that. And so we began doing that last year and have done that now for 2 school years and have 18 to 20 kids who are a part of that. And it's a great way to connect with them. They're not kids from our church. These are kids from other churches or who don't belong to any churches in the community. But it's been a way to connect with them and again, build character and bless those kids. We've made new connections with their parents through that process. Great. And so we've been able to support families in situations that maybe caught us by surprise. But it has been a way of meeting neighbors that we don't otherwise meet here at our building.
Yeah. Okay. It's a great ministry. In terms of the ministry here in your building, in the life of the congregation, when you worship together on a Sunday, a Saturday, even weekday worship, is there anything exciting or transformational, anything that is happening that you would like to share?
I think the big thing is that we have been, we're very slow adopters to doing more contemporary worship. But for a lot of years, we've done worship that's been blended, where we brought in a little bit of everything. And during this last year, we actually made a shift we have 2 different worship services, and we made a shift to differentiate them. That was new for us. And so our traditional worship is more traditional than it has been in recent years because it's not so much blended.
All right.
But we've been finding ways to reclaim that traditional form and be vital within that. And then we've had another service that has been, we haven't really called it contemporary because we've simply wanted to say that it's new. And it's more open, and what has been really exciting to me about that is that the leadership of that service is happening from our young people. That in fact most of our band, our musicians and our song leaders are high school students or junior high students.
Excellent.
And that's not a major part of our congregation. So their representation in leading the music, to me, is really exciting because they're not a representative sample of St. Paul Church, but they're taking that step forward for us.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Anything in the life of education, your congregation?
Educationally, I think the thing that I would think of there isn't anything really new that we're doing in the specific ministries we do with teaching, but educationally, we've been working on learning about ourselves. We've been going through a process that is called, using a tool that's called the Transformational Church Assessment Tool.
Yes.
Because we really want to be a church in which lives are being transformed. And so we felt like it was a tool that asked good questions. And we're really just finishing up that phase of having the whole congregation engage that tool right now. So we're excited to see what the results are, to see what it tells us, if it confirms what we think are our strengths and our growth areas, and what kind of feedback we get about pressing into those growth areas. So we're looking forward to learning something new together. And I think we're at an exciting stage right now of knowing that those insights are about to roll out.
Great. Well, thank you. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it.